Receiving communion is the most sacred part of the Mass. As Catholics, we believe in the true presence of Christ in the Eucharist. For some Catholics, however, an allergy or intolerance to gluten leaves them unable to receive the regular host. One Longmeadow parishioner has become an advocate for the availability of low gluten hosts, provided in a manner in which gluten intolerant parishioners don't have to stand out. David Martin has the story.
For more than 3 million Americans dealing on a daily basis with being gluten intolerant, it is an ongoing struggle, one that includes their spiritual lives. Barbara Carroll, a parishioner at St. Mary Parish in Longmeadow, knows firsthand the challenges and would like to see low gluten hosts offered at every parish. She suggested some ways of raising awareness, included a reel-to-reel story on the subject that aired in 2018.
Certainly a lot more people have been diagnosed within the last 3 years, or if anyone missed it. And if people see this and say, gee, I know so-and-so that belongs to another church, pass it on to them and let them know that there is a better system. It's easy, it's sacred. It's bringing us Catholics with gluten intolerance to our Lord, and it's bringing our Lord to us. And that's all I ask for.
Parishioner Barbara Carroll sent a letter to Pope Francis about raising awareness of offering low gluten hosts, and she received a response from the Holy Father.
Barbara, the body of Christ.
It should be no different for Catholics receiving the Holy Eucharist in low gluten form than it is for millions of Catholics around the world who receive the traditional host. And I think I put that in my letter to Pope Francis at least 3 or 4 times so that it would register to make a difference. And that's what I'm trying to do, is make a difference.
What she's advocating for is that low gluten hosts be distributed from a small ciborium that attaches to the larger ciborium containing the regular host. Carol found and purchased this mini ciborium online for the parish called GIFT, or Gluten Intolerant Faithful Thanksgiving. Father Christopher J. Waitakis, pastor of St. Mary Parish, is thrilled to offer low gluten hosts at his parish and wants to raise awareness that they are available at each liturgy, especially to those who are coming to his parish for weddings and funerals, and also for his parishioners.
I want to be part of that wave that says, hey, we hear you, and we've got them if you want to come forward and just gently say, hey, hi, Father, low gluten, please. It's just so simple. Low gluten, please. And I use my other hand, and because there are some people who have a much more severe case than others.
I turn to you, Lord, in time of trouble.
Since low gluten food has become more mainstream over the years, Father Waitakis is hopeful that more of his brother priests will be motivated to offer low gluten hosts in the future. Carol believes it is possible to raise awareness of low gluten hosts at the beginning of a religious vocation.
When priests are going to school, young priests, before they're ordained so that they know what all this is about, there's always someone out there that needs this. It doesn't have to be celiac, it can be a gluten allergy, it could be Asperger's syndrome or autism. There's so many other reasons to need a low gluten host.
Carol said if a priest allows those requiring a low gluten host to approach him and receive this just as Father Waitakis does, it will make those suffering from gluten allergies feel like they are a part of the Mass. Father Waitakis said Carol has been a strong and unyielding advocate for this issue because it affects her, her family, and parishioners in the parish. He added that she is steadfast in her pursuit that every Catholic, no matter their situation, should be allowed to come forward and receive the Eucharist. Father Waitakis helped get Carol's letter delivered to Pope Francis through friends in Rome. While the response sent back was not the answer Carol was hoping for, Father Waitakis believes it helped advance the conversation. In the letter, Pope Francis stated he appreciates Carol's concerns and will remember her intentions in his prayers. Bishop Byrne was pleased to learn that Pope Francis took the time to respond to Carol's campaign for low-gluten communion hosts.
For those who are gluten intolerant, this is a beautiful option, and the letter from the Holy Father to that parishioner was an example of his pastoral leadership. But the Lord gave us the Eucharist, as this powerful gift. He's truly present, body, blood, soul, and divinity. And so for those who have issues with gluten, this is a wonderful chance, and I hope it's made available at as many places as possible.
For her part, Carol will continue to spread awareness about low gluten hosts. For Real to Real, I'm David Martin.
Thanks, Dave. I'm sure many people faced with this issue are so appreciative that there's a way that they can receive the Eucharist safely. And some may ask why the host can't simply be made of a gluten-free substance. Well, the church teaching requires that in keeping with how Jesus instituted the Holy Eucharist at the Last Supper, the communion matter must contain a trace amount of wheat and gluten in order to be valid. For those who can't even tolerate a trace amount, the church offers the option to receive the precious blood.